From Fox 55 Sports, this is The Locker Room.
Hey, good Friday evening, boys and girls. Welcome inside The Locker Room. My name's Justin Prince. Peter Hood's going to join us in just a couple of minutes. He's down in Indianapolis, where tonight we got a little taste of what's to come in about a month. Friday Night Lights, All-Star style. It's the 52nd Annual IFCA North-South All-Star Game. Some of the best football players in the class of 2018 gathering to put on a show one final time on the high school gridiron. That includes a dozen standouts from Northeast Indiana. And here's a look at the boys from the North representing our area. Southwood QB Carson Blair, Leo Punter, and kicker Ben Von Gunten. Bishop Dwenger wideout Tommy Steele, Northrop running back Keyshawn Edwards, Woodland running back Jack Rhodes, Snyder running back Christian Covington, Angola linebacker Braden Hart, Bishop Lures offensive lineman Mitch Gigley, East Noble defensive lineman Kenny Cook, Wayne O-lineman Lucas Fender, New Haven O-lineman Luke Watson, Snyder D-lineman Zach McDowell, and Concordia D-lineman Trey Freeman. And it was a local product making a big play early with the South on offense. East Noble's Kenny Cook blasts through the line, smacks Jamin Hogan for a loss of 2 yards, but that wouldn't deter the South. Cameron Misner evades the rush, hits Ben Stevens for the TD strike to put the South up 7. But the North would put together a driver there on Woodland's Jack Road, takes the handoff left for a short gain, and then a few plays later, just like clockwork, Snyder's Christian Covington barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. South quick to respond, though. The Misner-Stevens connection working again. This time 20 yards out. The South, they retake the lead. But Carson Blair and the North quick to respond. Blair hits Northwood's DeAndre Smart for the score. The Southwood boys loving that one, and we're all tied up at 14 at the half. Second half now, it's a 24-21 game. Mr. Covington back to doing big things. He flips the field with a big run, escapes a couple tackles. He's going to scamper 74 yards downfield. Y'all saw a lot of that this season. That would set up Mr. Reliable Ben Von Gunten, the kicker out of Leo. He ties this thing up at 24. And then late in the fourth quarter, still knotted at 24 apiece, Concord's Josh Gorbel on for the kick. He delivers with a 30-yard strike to give the North the 27-24 lead. The South, one last chance to tie this thing up, but the North, they come up with a big block on the tying field goal chance. They win it 27-24, your final. So we are joined now by Mr. Peter Hood, as promised. Peter, live down in Indy. What was the atmosphere like tonight?
Hey man, it was a festive atmosphere. Not totally packed, certainly not sold out, but a lot of people in the South stands, a lot of people in the North stands. Beautiful night for football. A little bit hot in the first half, but once it cooled down, a beautiful night for football in the second half, and we saw a good game as well. And you know, for those of us that are from the 260 and that watched this Snyder football team over the last couple of years, we've grown very familiar with Christian Covington and what he's been able to do in that Panther backfield. And quite frankly, he did tonight what he did during his high school football career up in Fort Wayne. He was just named a few moments ago the MVP of the game for the North side, and obviously his huge run to put them in position to tie the game, and then the second field goal gives them the lead in the second half. And a good game. It came down to the wire, came down to the final field goal, as you saw for the South side, and the North pulls it out for the second year in a row. And we had a chance to catch up with Christian, with Carson Blair, and with Ben Von Gunten just moments ago.
Man, it's awesome. You know, you don't think you can make a brotherhood in 1 week, but that's what we did here. And, you know, I couldn't be more proud of these guys, all my teammates. You know, they get the credit for this. Josh Gorbel, pinning them deep multiple times, punting. Our offensive line was incredible, so all credit to them. It's been a great week.
It's an honor, honestly, to be selected here. It's a great honor. Honestly, there's no words to explain. It's great to be out here and to be playing the last Friday Night Lights.
It means a lot just to represent Southwood as well, because, you know, we're a 1A school. We don't get much exposure. But just to come out here with all these guys is so fun.
This is the last game of your high school career, of your football career. Has that sunk in yet? And I guess what will you miss most about the game?
Yeah, I kind of knew it coming in, you know. I kind of sunk in after basketball that I was done, but this is just something for fun, and I'm just going to remember all the friendships I've made and just how much fun I've had with the game.
How much fun I've
Yeah, and you heard Carson Blair say it right there. This is the last football game of his career. Tommy Steele, same thing from Bishop Dwenger. He's going to be going to Purdue as a student. He's not going to play football in college. So for a couple of these guys that we've grown to love on Friday nights, this is the last time we're going to see them on a high school football field. And Justin, obviously, great that we get to send them out a winner for Carson and for Tommy. And, of course, guys like Christian Covington are going to be going on to play at Indiana State. So we'll look forward to their college careers. But a fun night of football and a little taste of what's to come in about a month. We're about a month away from high school football season. High school football media day is next week. So tonight was a little bit of a taste, and we're looking forward to the fall for sure.
Absolutely, Peter. Thanks for all your hard work tonight. Congrats to the North and all the boys from the area.